Anybody been here before? You sick fox!
Bridget Everett is a singer of a non-determinate age, living in New York City, chasing the dream, and having some peaks, some valleys, but getting through it.
Say what you need, babe. I'm on my knees. Say what you want, babe. When you look at me.
The reason why I want to be in the entertainment business really stems from my love of singing. I think even from like the time I was a little girl, the thing that has been most fulfilling to me has been singing, and I just stumbled my way through figuring out a way to like make that into a living, because it's really the only thing I'm good at. I think if I was good at anything else, I wouldn't be doing it, because it's heart-wrenching, but it takes you to the highest highs. It's really incredible. My favorite gig is always singing live. I think that my standing favorite gig is playing with my band at Joe's Pub once a month, because I'm in control and I get to, sing and do whatever I want. So that's always the best. Whenever I'm driving the bus, I'm the happiest. Kind of stuff I do on stage isn't for everybody. So on occasion there'll be somebody there that like walks out or something, or I get, I'll go out into the audience and I see people looking down or whatever. But I think that it's better to be a risk taker and to do something, that's very specific, and they're going to love you or they're going to hate you. And there's enough people that are going to love it that I'm going to do just fine. I'm not worried about people that don't understand it or don't get it, because there's a lot that do.
What I gotta do, look at that drink in my mouth. What I gotta do, look at that drink in my mouth.
I love your books. Your shit's brilliant.
Kathy? You seem drunk.
A little bit. Never made to bed last night, but I type like a motherfucker.
That it was like a huge cultural phenomenon, and Michael Patrick King wrote and directed it, and I'd worked on this show called Elisa's Pink with him, and he's like, "Nah, I wrote you a little part, but you have to audition and don't fuck it up." And I was happy that I had to go through the whole process, because it was a great learning experience. But being on set with SJ, that's what I call her, Sarah Jessica, we were doing like all these takes, and between takes we were just chit-chatting, and she'd seen At Least It's Pink, and she was like a fan of mine, which is so weird. So it was just like, that makes it more relaxed, it wasn't like I was just like some crazy bitch off the streets of New York doing a scene. Like, she knew who I was, so we had a really friendly rapport. And I know her, I'm friends with Cynthia, and like I've met them over time, and they're just really cool people, and it was a fantastic experience.
In the air, you got them mousetrap titties. You pulled them in the air. She got them tic-tac titties. She pulled them in the air. Pull them up, pull them up, pull them up. You got them meat hook titties. Pull them in the air. She got them single malt titties. She pulled them in the air. He got them beef ho titties. He pulled them in the air. Put them up, put them up, put them up. Bounce, ladies. That's what you do.
I met Adam Horovitz through softball. He's the equipment manager for my softball team. we hit it off just as buddies, and I asked him to be a special guest of mine at our Hit Parade, which is a show I used to host at Joe's Pub. And he was like, sure. And I was like, okay. So I ran upstairs to the Joe's Pub offices and I booked a show. I wanted to start a band. And he's like, oh, so what's going on? I was like, oh, I just booked a show here. I'm going to start a band. And he's like, I was like, what? He's like, well, I'm a professional musician. So I was like, are you saying you want to be in my band? And he's like, I was like, well, don't say it if you don't mean it. And he meant it. And he's in my band, and now he's producing my album. So it's crazy. I don't know how that Ever anybody asked me about body empowerment, I think that there's been a few key moments in my life that have allowed me to sort of feel comfortable and at home in my body. First of all, my mom always made me feel like I was the most beautiful, special person in the world. And I think I probably, as a result, have a reverse body dysmorphia. I probably, I look in the mirror and I probably think I look better than I actually do. But there's still something about being in charge and in your body. And my friend Neil Medlin, he would come out and do the most ridiculous shit. He came out in this little pretty sweater with nothing else on, so it's just dangling down there, and singing some really sweet song. And he's I think he's a handsome guy, but he's normal looking guy. You walk past him on the street, you would never think that he had just been singing with his dick out the night before. But it just it just showed me that and it was no big deal. It was just part of the performance. And as I was doing karaoke through the years, I would get on top of the bars and rip my shirt or somebody else's. I always had this really aggressive energy inside of me. And so when I oftentimes take off my clothes on stage, it just sort of happens. It's never I'm going to go out on stage tonight and I'm going to rip off my shirt. It just sort of happens because it's this thing inside of me that's it's like a beast that just wants to get out. And I also feel I think a deeper thing, an underlying thing, is that people when I moved to New York would be oh, you're not a chorus girl, you're not this, or you're not whatever. And I think that ultimately what I'm trying to say when I'm on stage is this is what I am, and look at it, or what's the big deal? It's just a big girl with some tits. Who cares? I just want to be in people's face and just be fuck. I don't know. It probably doesn't make any sense, but it's just this thing. It's just come on, people. Really, there's all different sizes and shapes of people, and I just want to be in their face and be and this is me, and you're gonna pay attention, and there's and this is what it is, and fucking deal with it.
don't you walk away. Ain't no question, babe, where you gotta be. I'll take you every place you need to be. You got all the ladies standing in line trying to kiss the ring, but you got a woman here who knows what you need. Welcome to the land of the free.